Going live. Say it's already up. Let's go racing, boys. I did not change the name on that. Ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the Prospects eRacing League, America's Tier 1 group, as we take on Brazil in the 4th round of the season. It's been, so far, a pretty interesting season with our main leader being Passassin across the board. We're going to get out to qualifying here pretty soon. Spectator menu. We're down one today. Our other announcer that we've had since the second week, Mouse, is down with the sickness. So I am Feldman 9000, and I myself have a voice problem, but not because I'm sick, but because I went to a football game yesterday in America and we lost, so I did a lot of yelling. Anyways, we got drivers out early on. Big name Cameron on the track. Working on getting some warm tires right now. Break out the details. So, with Q1 going here, I believe we're doing a short qualifying this week. And just to give a recap of where we're currently at in this season, should be somewhere, anywhere. Anybody tell me why? I'll look for that in a minute, but we got camera on the outlet. Passassin, who is later getting them tires warmed up. Does anybody else do that in traffic? You're just sitting in line, you just warm up the tires, you go left and right. I don't know if it freaks people out or people think I'm stupid, but I like to do it. But I live in the southeast in America, so NASCAR is big here. It's a big thing. It's going to be a difficult track. We've got reports from some of the other races that there's been a lot of DNFs. It'll be interesting to see how things go. Oh, this is new. I can do that. I don't know what I'm looking at. See if we have anybody that's going to post an early time here, but it seems everybody's setting their strategy to get the most out of this. We got Aaron Carey out on mediums. It's like the majority of everybody's on mediums that are out, except for Warrior Ans. It's been a strong competitor this season. And the orange McLaren doing the business of Lando Norris. Brazil is it's a pretty dated track. It's got a strong history. The Jeopardy track is in jeopardy after the 2022 season. But it has hosted a lot of championship rounds. It's had 5 Brazilians win here, including the likes of Emerson Fittipaldi, Nelson Piquet, legendary Ayrton Senna, Felipe Massa, and Carlos Pace, who the track was actually named after, as he won the race in 1975. We got somebody setting a lap already, and that's Passassin at a 107, as I'm taking the long route through cycling to get to him. 107.580. All these are mediums. We got Tintoretto pulled over on the track, and the Haas. Par for the course this year with Haas in general. PRL Optic is going to be somebody to look out for, along with the likes of Aaron Carey, Warrior Ants, and Cameron. Assassin is in the pit. Early rundown, as we're only about 3 minutes into this, is Assassin, Alex Diofo, Rafael, Tintoretto, Aaron Carey, Imperial Optic, and Polovsky are the 7 to have set a lap, but they're just dipping their feet in the water. Well, I really wish I could bring up my stuff. I can't stand Discord. There we go. That's wrong. I'm not a fan of Discord. A couple guys coming down the front stretch here. The main stretch of this track is very unique and very difficult. The entire thing, the entire section, is at a bank, it's at a corner, and just such a strange chicane to start the course. We come through the chicane, it's a long straight, and then we have sweeping corners of variable angles. To complete the rest of the course is a very tricky and very just overall difficult track. It's a driver's track. It's not necessarily a track with a lot of overtaking through this, but it's going to be interesting to see how the esports side of this works with the varying aggression and, typical things that, your actual life is on the line trying to go under somebody in a corner. I believe it was back in maybe 2012, 2013 where Kimi Räikkönen just drove off the track, didn't know where he was at. It was the last race of the season. I want to be able to hide that, but I can't. Got Plowski back in the pit. A couple people out. Rafael is on the softs as he's looking to push to set a good time here. Got a caution in sector 3. A yellow. Get him, Rafael, pulling off now on the softs. He goes in the grass. Aaron Carey coming up the back end of the track as well. Let's see if he can set a time on his second lap or if he's going to pit and he's just tasting the juice. Well, he's going to get a time set here as it beat it out. No, it doesn't. He's still 108.96 or 697. We got Optic on his out lap. Taking a wide there. Such a difficult section. Oh! Optic was out of qualifying. Like I said, a difficult section. He hit the wall hard. Get the paramedics out there. He might have hit his head. That was an awfully fast wreck. Maybe his controller disconnected. Who knows? There's Villeneuve, 1965. Coming down the long stretch on the track. This is going to be the part that just tears the tires up in this race. There's going to be potential mistakes here because of grip. These corners just test the grip and the tire life so much. See if Villeneuve can set something higher than a 109. Carey's still out, trying to get the tires going. Villeneuve's got a run going, though, so he's pushing for time here. But then again, I could be completely wrong, and he does it and just parks the car. We will find out. Before watching. Yep, and he pits. Awesome. Got Lucifer Shahid on the track of the Ferrari. Ferrari with, I believe, a 5-6 finish yesterday at the Mexican Grand Prix, which was a pretty unique race for having the track there. It was nice to see Sergio Perez get on podium. 1-3 finish by Red Bull, as they are literally like a point behind the Constructors' Championship against Mercedes. That's coming down to everything this year in the actual Formula One season. I believe we still got at least 4 races remaining, if not 5. Lucifer here, still on the 109.079. Carey's on 4 laps here. It looks like Passassin might be rocking with the 107.580 if nobody can catch him, but we got Rafael back in the track. Looks like Warrior also, except he went off. I didn't even know I changed the settings, the name of the race to be, I had to log back in. The name of the race is supposed to be Brazil, round 4. It shows up on YouTube as round 1 Monaco, so gotta love PlayStation doing that stuff. There's two standings. Trying to go through our standings to give us. Did he send me something directly? I don't know. Rafael still in the mediums. Tintoretto also out on the softs. Currently 2/10 of a second between them. I'm doing math backwards. We don't math. We don't meth, and we don't math. Got a yellow and tail into sector 2, beginning in sector 3. See, Raffles got something here. 108.293, currently 3rd. Optic set of time. Hit the wall. Guess he's going to go have a drink right quick before he gets into the main stuff. See, Tintoretto can set something here. First lap on the softs. And he is not pitting. He's cutting the corner with the Haas. And as he gets, yes, he does. He takes the current pole with 7 minutes left. 107.396. Passassin licking his chops to get back out there when the opportunity strikes. We have a new current pole sitter for the time being. Tintoretto 24. Is that for Ken Griffey Jr.? Is that for Jeff Gordon? Who knows? Does Rafael have something here to push that? He's currently on mediums. Doubt that's going to be the case, a medium taking us off, but maybe if he balls out, who knows? He is coming to the line, not looking too incredibly fast, and he didn't get it. Boyer, though, gets 3rd! Boyer in 3rd at the 1 in the softs. 0.5 of a second off the pace. We'll see if Pulowski has anything here going through the end of the tight sweeping corners that'll have you in the grass before you know it. Pulowski on mediums. He's going to take it to the pits. Rafael still on the mediums. Trying to test that grip. Take it to the limit, like Scarface. See if Boyer here on his 2nd lap on the softs, and still that wonderful white Honda Rebel livery that they used for the Turkish Grand Prix, which celebrates the Mexican Grand Prix, which was yesterday. Somehow that all adds up. Math. So Boyer here, I don't think he's pushing it. He is not pushing it. We got 3 out of our 4 in the pits. Take a look here. Aaron Carey, who's come back out on the softs. Got Guelphy on his out lap. Let's see what Carey's got here in the AlphaTauri. I was gonna say Toro Rosso. It'd be absolutely amazing if I could just. I can't stand. It's just too much. Discord's too much. It's like 90 billion chat rooms. I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, let's look at hockey. That's great. So Aaron Carey, 107.691, dethrones Boyer from the current third, and it looks like Carey is locking up. Carey has his audio on. And Carey's going off the track. Something happened. Anyways, we got top 7 in the pits. We got Ray out. Focusing on him on the first time. 61924. Is that San Diego, then Jeff Gordon? I don't know. One lap on the soft so far. Let's see if he pushes something here. It looks like he's pushing this. He's got some speed. Nope, he is taking it to the pit. Get Villeneuve on the mediums. He's the only one that's out right now. Is Carey, Optic, and Warrior Ants have retired from qualifying. On board with Villeneuve. Entering what will be no doubt the technical portion of the circuit. You got to find that perfect balance of speed and grip through here while avoiding any type of contact with anybody. It's just such this corner right here that goes the hard 45 is, like I said, really wide. Hard 45 back to the left for the 90. This is a fast section, but you can take this section for granted. You should be able to go all out through here. Maybe that was in a different game because that didn't look too sharp. This is going to be interesting. We got Passassin back in his outlap trying to take his pull back as we got 2.5 minutes left in the only session to qualify we're having today. So we have 15 combatants in Brazil, Interlagos. Currently 0.2 of a second off. Tintoretto also coming back out. About to enter the difficult session, and he did something there. That was weird. Because he looked like he was fast, and it glitched over, and he was fine. He might have a connection issue here, ladies and gentlemen. Getting some lag. Ma, we got lag. Assassin on that butt. Also have Boyer out, which is the butt that Assassin's on. Tintoretto went fast. No, he did not go fast. So let's see if he goes fast. There's something going on with that connection. We got 1:30 left. Can he improving that time and hit the 106? Does not. Assassin. We'll go to Boyer before Passassins. Boyer's in front. Got that clean air. Can he make it happen? Boyer can at least try to jump Aaron Carey to get third, if not blow everybody's mind and take the pole. 0.5 of a second back. It's nothing so far. Passassin. Nothing so far. Maybe they're nerfing for the final run here, so we got under a minute. Alex Diouf. 108.073 currently. Got Ray coming back on his outlap. Got a spin, turn 2. Throw that DRS on, son. Gonna learn. And Alex takes pole! Currently 20 seconds left. 107.141. Tintoretto coming for that butt. What's he got here? Can he make up 0.2 of a second? Does not. Assassin. What's he got? him across the line. We got new pole center into the 106. Mind-blowing 5-second difference. Guelphy is locked in at 108.374. But Tinoretto got back to the line with like 5 seconds left, so he gets this bonus. Does he have something? That's, what's the math? 0.7 of a second. Assassin was gimping. He was loafing. Raphael pulling off to the side as he's basically going to be it. Let's see if he can get one more in. Let's see if Tintoretto 24 has what it takes. Second place, almost exactly a 107. And Cameron out of nowhere to take third. I think my voice is fine, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to annoy the piss out of you. Raphael, he's trying to build something up. There's a minute 40 left. It should be over when it's over. You should be locked in. We're locked in. We got Passassin with another pole. Aaron Carey, mute me. Because I can't. Passassin with the pole. Tintoretto and the Haas. 0.3 of a second back. Second, Cameron sneaks in for that podium start in the Mercedes. Alex D. Fourth. Aaron Carey fifth. David Boyer followed by Raffol, followed by Guelphy. Ray Optic as he wrecked out qualifying. Pavlovsky, Lucifer, Villeneuve, Warrior Ants who did not set a time, and somebody else might be in here. It doesn't let me scroll down. And it ends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Interlagos. Qualifying was suspenseful. We had Passassin sneak in at the last second, clearly holding back until the final push. They never took down Valtteri Bottas's sign here in the pits. So we don't have a full grid, but we have 15 in the grid. Speaking of Valtteri Bottas, he actually holds the lap record here. It's 2016 of 1:10.540. Safe to say everybody here beat that in qualifying. So it's going to shape up. We're going to see how turn one works out. Get through that first section. Who's going to have speed down the back? Who doesn't overdrive going into the tight left at the end of the straight? Who survives not going wide through the technical middle section of the course? And who emerges out in front on Sector 3, which features about three very misleading corners as we're about to drop the green light after we take a warm-up lap. This is sponsored by Emirates. Not really. A couple things about Interlagos. The course was built in 1940. Didn't actually host a Formula One race until 1973. And was later removed due to safety concerns, which was a big thing in racing in the 70s in general, in the later 70s. It has, however, remained a constant on the calendar since 1990, and the track has basically literally not changed, which also puts it in jeopardy of being removed from the calendar after the 2022 season. The contract actually runs out with Formula One, and unfortunately, as of now, there are no Brazilian drivers on the circuit, so it's going to hurt his chances. We might be seeing our last race at least Interlagos this year. There was no race last year, and Verstappen won the 2019 race, which the championship was already locked up, basically. Well, no, they'd go to Yas Marina now, whatever. Anyways, Verstappen won that race, and the podium was strange for the time because Gasly finished second, Sainz finished third. I love podiums like that. It's absolutely wonderful. And in 1994 was the last F1 race won by a second. So we will bring up some tires, get rid of the spectator menu, and get ready for launch. So we have Warriors trailing in at the very end for some reason. This is an automated warm-up lap, I think. Now they go around. You only hurry up. Time for learning. Another interesting fact, the teams were robbed at gunpoint at this track in 2017, which will make it so there's even less of a chance of this coming back. We're about to go green here. They're going to drop the lights. Who goes first? Who comes out? It's a Tintoretto. It's a Passassin. Is there a move made in that first corner? And we're off! We're off! Passassin with the outside line takes the lead. Do we maintain here? Everything clean so far through turn one. We got Passassin coming out clean. So two Ferraris in the back. We hit the straight and we're good to go. Tintoretto, followed by Cameron, followed by David Boyer. Alex D. Raffel is our top six. Passassin comes around the first corner. Yeah, that corner, whatever it is. We're getting to the technical section here. We got Tintoretto and Cameron side by side. It's going to allow some tight racing right through here. That was Guelphy, hit the wrong button. What happens here is we're side by side, tire to tire, ass to ass, everything in the groove. All these sweeping bank corners. Here comes the tight one. We got Cameron making a move into second. Early aggression by Cameron. Boyer's up to fourth. Alex at fifth. Here's our predicted tire strategy for going soft medium to the two-stop. We're going to see our first pit stops between 10 and 15. One stop on the hard. It's going to be very, very interesting to see who does that and who can make that last. Passassin current fastest lap. It's the first lap. Doesn't even matter. Got a second lead on Cameron as they come down through the chicane chute. Tintoretto a half lap behind. We will see DRS here in just a couple of laps. On straight here as we're starting to get spread out. We got Boyer in the white livery from the Honda Red Bull. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, they're starting to spread out. We're starting to get in the field here. The road's so shiny, you think it was wet. It's the power of the PlayStation 5. Cameron inching his way ever closer to Passassin. Can this be the battle we've been waiting to see between last year's champion and this year's hopeful champion? Cameron's had some bad luck this season. Cameron, Passassin. That's that area that Kimi Räikkönen drove off. Right there to the right. Good stuff. 109, 109. This is going to be a battle. Finally going to get to see it through the first chicane. Got Tintoretto and Boyer coming for that butt. Alex D, we're all right here. 0.6 of a second separate. Rafael starting to trail a little bit in the Williams. Boyer ends, who did not make it through qualifying. Half second behind. Let's get this DRS zone going. Tintoretto starting to fall behind the two clear competitors so far early on in this race. Lap 3 of 36. Assassin. He's going to be nursing those tires early. He's clearly got something in his back pocket, much like he did in qualifying. But if Cameron can keep just going, and he's on it. Not completely pushing it, but we're closing that gap as soon as that DRS goes live. It's going to be interesting. As a matter of fact, I think that flap is open. It is lap 4. It's not open. I'm just blind. Tintoretto, Boyer, and Alex D. Neck and neck here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We got Alex pushing hard on those hot brakes. And the Williams, can he make any type of maneuver here at all? Everybody nursing it through here, testing that grip. You got to find that perfect balance, or you're going to be off or you're going to lose speed. This section will be entirely fun. I don't like using interesting. We're just going to call it fun because that's what it is. If somebody's out there with poor tire tread left, somebody's be going around. On the stretch as they come into here, we got Cameron still right there, Assassin just waiting for that DRS. Are we open yet? I can't tell. Yes, he's got the flaps open. Flaps are open. No gain. 2nd down. It's still rather early. We've got 36 laps. Strategy plays a huge key in everything right now, but you want to put yourself in a position. Cameron just stalking Assassin, making him sweat. Got the meat sweats. It's Tintoretto, 3 seconds behind those leaders. We start to question now, is he actually holding up Boyer and Alex? Are they capable of more? Let's take a check in on Optic, who wrecked out of qualifying, barely holding off. Ingram is beast in the Ferrari. These are the different strategy folks, currently on mediums. Aaron Carey finds himself way back in 15th. Outside pass here. Ingram's got to run currently. Optic might have let him go. Not sure. Can he cross him back over in the chicane? Good pass. Overtake by Ingram is beast. Can Optic get it back on the straight? Big cut move. Underneath with the pass to get it back. 8th spot. Oh, and they are ass to tail. Tight racing. Tight. That was awful. It's a Breaking Bad reference anyways. Here into the sharp 45. Optic. Can't see this view, can't see nothing. Ingram is beast. Bobbled out of the corner. That's more of what we're going to see. Here's the really tight corner. It's like going through a parking lot. He is struggling coming off of that corner on the mediums where Optic was able to get better grip. Good battle here. We have a safety car. And we got people pitting. David Boyer's out of the race. I completely missed that because it was so exciting. We need a producer. Warrior stays on the track, is up to 2nd with the safety car. And Tintoretto takes the lead. Rifle, Puro Optic, opting to stay out. Assassin going with the one-stop strategy. Somebody tag me in the post. Steelers suck. One-stop strategy here on the hards. If they're going with the hards, can Cameron and Passassa make this last? This is interesting. I take that back. It's fun. Safety car. Wow. We're going to shake things up. I wish we had a replay. I need like multiple views. We need spotters. Mercedes. Is that the SLS, AMG GT, whatever they are? Great car. Wow, I mean, the fact that they opted, they can make it the 36 laps. I mean, it's going to be tough at the end of this race to keep that grip. But there's 2 people that can do it. It's going to be Passassa and Cameron. Alex is possible as well. He ran good in qualifying. He's looked competitive. Let's see what happens with Tintoretto here. Are they going to do a stop and launch, or are we just dipping? The Mercedes. Lap 7:36. It is still on the track. Boyer's wreck must have been pretty bad. Maybe somebody that's specifically streaming, like Boyer. Maybe. We can see what that was. It would be nice if the game would include highlights after the race, or what happened in the race. The good stuff. Up front right now, after this safety car, Tintoretto Warriors, who basically went from nearly last place to the top. Optic made up quite a few positions. And let's go ahead and bring up, not the penalties, you don't. Position changes so far. Yes, Warrior made 12 by not pitting. Optic made up 7 spots. Villeneuve up 8. They might have fresher tires, but they are on the hard. It will be difficult. What does that do? We're seeing that. Lap data. Track map. It's pointless. TV Powed. So far, fun race through 8 laps. Good racing so far. We've had some pushes, we've had some challenges, but it was getting broke up pretty well. This is still a very difficult place to overtake. We're on lap 8 of 36. If you're just now joining us, Boyer has wrecked out. The leaders were Passassin and Cameron, who've elected to come in for hard tires. I don't want a gap. And we are still not getting detailed tires. So Cameron actually came back into the pits, elected to drop to the back of the field to go for mediums instead of the hards. Yeah, we're live! We're live! Tintoretto up front. Warriors in second. We got about a third here. We're going the wrong way. Optic. Assassin's already making that push. Great view of getting past. Nope, he tried. He could not get it. And we got another push here for Villeneuve. Lucifer with the 3-minute time. I got air track! It's the big one. Unbelievable. It's a nightmare at the back. Polowski, Ingram, both Mercedes. Nah, take that back. Lucifer's still in. The teammate of Tintoretto and the other Haas out. For some reason, the entire wreck does not bring out the safety car. Tintoretto's still in the lead with Warrior, Optic, Assassin on the hards. That was a bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen. The children put them to bed. It's disgusting. We got somebody entering the pits. We got Villeneuve saying, screw it, these hard, or take it, Assassin saying, screw it, these hards are not going to work. Going with the medium. We're going to go back to the track. Back to the track. Tintoretto, Warriors. Starting to space out here in the top 3. I need my gap. There's the intervals, ladies and gentlemen. Villeneuve. And we got Cameron with the push on Carey. He's going to nudge under him. He's going to give him the old Cameron special. Cardiac Cameron with the move underneath. And the top there, wheel-to-wheel contact is made, and they bump. They bumped. It's probably too loud in the mic. What? Almost contact there. They're getting physical out here. There's already been enough bloodshed on this battlefield today. And we're only 11 laps in. Here comes Carey on the rebound here. Can he get a move? Makes a double cross. Underneath, there's nothing. Unbelievable battle here. Coming back to the DRS zone. I'm losing my voice again. I need a drink. Aaron Carey, 0.4 of a second. Flaps are open. They're all open. What a battle. AlphaTauri challenging the Mercedes just like real life. Villeneuve, Cameron. They distance themselves as Tintoretto. 10 laps on those softs along with Warrior. Have a safe lead right now. Pulowski, Ingerman, Boyer out of the race. P2 does have penalties. That bastard. I believe that's probably 3 seconds. Long race though, we're only a third of the way through this. At Brazil. Interlagos. There's been many different Brazilian Grand Prix. Schumacher holds 4 wins as the record at Interlagos. But the great Alan Prost holds the most victories at the overall Grand Prix of Brazil. Ferrari as a whole has 9 wins as a constructor at Interlagos, dominating, of course, 4 of those with Schumacher. This is a very 90s track. It's like it's not super vintage. It's kind of like an old soccer stadium, but not super old. I don't know. Cameron 7/10 here. We got Warrior closing to within a second. Looks like he bobbled there. Just going by the chart. Optic biding his time as Cameron runs him down. Assassin sits back on mediums. 17 seconds from 7th place. The strategy decisions, both of them got bold. I think Assassin got bold. Cameron wanted to follow that strategy. And then realized that strategy on hards wasn't going to work for that long. Cameron said screw it, came back in, got the mediums. Took the hit, back and last. Now up to 3rd. Kind of pushes Optic wide there. You almost got to wonder if we got an incident there. I didn't see the whole thing develop. Can Optic rebound? Can he take back his spot? Again, let's see the tire strategy ends up holding these two back from winning the race. And for some reason, if I could just find out where the standings went for the current world championship, then I tell you, there's a race going on. Optic still, less than 1 second here. Can he gain any ground on the main stretch? Brazilian flags in tow. Flaps are open. Can he force a move under? No. Cameron up to 2nd as we got Tintoretto in the pits. It's time for them pits. As we said, if you started on the softs, you were looking at lap 10 for it to start. They pushed it to 13. Warrior, it's only a matter of time before Cameron takes this lead. That's a ticking time bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Also, it's never sunny in Brazil for some reason at this track. Every race I've ever known here has been cloudy. Might we see the rain? Legendary battles have taken place on this track in the rain. Where's Rubens Barrichello when you need him? I miss Felipe Massa. Cameron's only 5 laps in those medium, much fresher tires. Warrior might just let him go by. It's not going to be much of a fight. Warrior will probably just pit here. A little bit wide. Warrior's into the pits. Cameron inherits the lead. Optic 2nd. Wrong way. Echo. Cameron out in front. Interesting race so far. Will he space it out? Because here's the other thing. Assassin setting a 109.586 certainly helps. Imperial Optic is 14 laps on those mediums. Cameron is fresh. Aaron carries 7 laps on the hard. What's going to happen in this race for him? He's currently 3rd, but he won't have to pit again. Optic 2.46. Villeneuve, the top 4 right now. Tintoretto, we're going the lead. He's on the mediums. It's going to be I hate saying the word interesting, but there's another word for this. I want to see what happens if the move to hards and the bad decisions, then going back to mediums is going to bite Cameron and Passassin in the ass. Passassin currently back up to 6th. Cameron at the fastest lap right now, 109.585. I need a throat lozenge. Warrior also has a penalty. 4 laps in the mediums for Passassin. Got a lot of time to make up, but Cameron did pull it off for the fact that they went with the hards, went back to the mediums, and he is currently in the lead. That was a quick decision. I want to fast forward time just to see how this pulls out. 3-second lead on Optic. Warrior, Passassin right there. Warrior is on fresher tires. Let's see if he can make some moves here. Standings, America. These people aren't these people. And I found it, ladies and gentlemen. Warrior still on the current America's Tier 1 standings after round 3 at the Netherlands. Passassin, the points leader, followed by Optic, who's currently in 2nd place. Optic at 43 points sits 12 points behind the leader. Aaron Carey, 3rd with 37. Tintoretto, 4th with 23. David Boyer, 5th with 22. And our defending champion isn't even in the top 10. But he's currently leading this race. Yee-yee. Warriors should really be pushing the fact here he's on Passassin. They're close. You've got fresher tires. You've already got a penalty. Drive under and make it hard. A little bit pushy there. What do we got going? Raphael, multiple warnings, 3 times second, whatever penalty. Cameron currently in the lead. Optic is falling more and more behind on those dated medium tires. Will he go back to softs? Carey, 9 laps on the hard tires. Hoping just to out-juggle everyone. Tintoretto's made his way back up to 4th, who started leading this race, so he's making a good time. But Passassin's closing in 2.8 behind. Tintoretto, 24. Warrior with the flaps open, still cannot get it done to get up on Passassin to make a move. Here's the 2nd DRS session. My throat's killing me. Flaps are open. No moves to be made. Pure Alfa Romeo power. Even though these are supposed to be equal cars. Except for maybe the setups. I don't know. Warrior has had his opportunity. It's just not happening. So we check back in with our leader in the cockpit view. Cockpit. Cameron. Steelers suck. Front stretch. We'll see if he even pits again. If he can make it the whole way on mediums. Oh, it's going to be tough. The end of this race is going to be pure insanity. As always. Optic. Is he just trying to hold pat? He's just losing time. 2nd place in the standings. I guess he is hoping to go back in the softs if he's waiting. If he's just chilling on these mediums for as long as they'll go and he's not losing position. Boy, these strategies are really exciting. The potential. And God forbid it rains. Oh, if it rains, I'm running out of the room. I'm losing my mind. Aaron Carey holding on with the hards. Passassin is now within more striking distance as he separates himself from Warrior and he gets another 3-second time penalty, so really not going to matter in the end for him. Passassin second and a half behind Tintoretto, who was the early leader in this race, but eventually gave him the tires. Work his way up, and Optic is finally in the pits. He's made it half the race on the mediums. Carey takes over second on the hards. Now, if Carey can just nurse this home, Cameron, if he can nurse it home on the mediums, he deserves it. He needs to get in the top 10 in points. This is our defending champion here, and he has found himself on the butt end to this early season. Accidents. Monaco comes to mind. Such aggression. Hits the wall. Carey, it's like pushing a shopping cart. He's just getting it around, picking up some groceries. Box of flowers, some milk, cookies and biscuits and shit. Tintoretto. 1.9, creeping on them hards. Creeping on the hards. Don't think he's going to be able to nurse it for too long. 12 on those hards. Yes, the durability is there for the hard tires. We already got to move here. Passassin with the fastest lap. Carey. Remind, that's Passassin making the rundown. Absolute baller. Baller with the move on the tail. Outside pass. Biscuits or cookies? I like Oreos, bruh. TTG Passassa back on the podium. Great precision on the overtake. Now it's 15 seconds to Carey with 15 laps left. Oh my God, I got that right. It's wonderful. He needs to make up a second a lap to take the lead. I read that wrong. That was all for nothing. He's 1.2 behind Carey. I can't read. Carey's inevitably just losing speed. There's a lot of people. Aaron Carey. He's like in a soapbox derby just rolling down the hill. Them tires ain't going to pop, but they ain't going to grip either. At this point, you can almost consider him a lapper, a placeholder between Passassin and Cameron. But don't give up on Tinto. Tinto coming for that butt. They all right there. Will Carey do any type of defending here? Or will he pit and try to go back to softs and make a run? Unbelievable. He's trying to push underneath. So difficult, so tricky. And will the move come here? Not there. No defense on the outside. Right by. Neck and neck. How dare they do that? Passassin with the pass. Here comes Tinto. 2, 3, 4. Down in the chicane. Cameron in the pit. He did it already. We got Passassin just inherits the lead. That's it. That's ball game. Passassin. Carrying the hards is not going to have the grip to push here. At this point, he needs to move over for Tintoretto. Maybe try and pit, make a late run to get back on that podium. Unbelievable pass. Cameron, though, on the softs. We got 13 laps left, and good God, between these top 4. I just want it to rain at this point because everything will just go in utter chaos. I need this chaos in my life. It's only Monday. But I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday. It's going to be wonderful. Unless I get fired. Passassin. Starting to separate from Carey. Is Carey going to pit? No, he stays out. But here comes Cameron. Throw out. the star. Get the red shell. We're in this. What a pass! Unbelievable combat. 3-1. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, he lets them by. Now they're side by side on the straight. Cameron just made up 2 positions. I'm passing out. This is unreal. I need to see that again. Subscribe to this damn channel and watch that pass. That might have been the overtake session of the entire season for America's Tier 1 of the Prospects eRacing League. What an incredible sequence of events. Now, we got Possassin on mediums, on old mediums. Cameron on fresh softs. Optic awarded a penalty. Such a disappointing race for Optic as he wrecked in qualifying. Wow. Kerry went bold on the hards. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. The gamble paid off. Cameron follows Possassin in on lap 8. It follows his strategy. Possassin goes hards. Cameron goes hards. David Boyer wrecked. We missed the wreck because blame Codemasters. Anyways, lap 8. They pit. Safety car for 2 laps. Cameron's like, this ain't gonna work. I'm going back in and going the mediums. Possassin waits another lap or 2. Goes back in for mediums. You are now seeing that result. Cameron was able to pit. Softs. Less than 10 laps to go. Possassin on old tires. This is going to be the race of the season. I absolutely guarantee it. And here comes the run. Who's got the defense? Don't screw me on my camera angles, F1 2021. We've got it right here. What's going to happen? Flaps are open. Flaps are open. Where's the move come? Inside. He's underneath. He's underneath. But not clean. They're clean. Unbelievable. He's in front. What's going to happen? My dog's losing it. What's going to happen? Unbelievable. Absolutely breathtaking overtake. Good God. Whew. I guess who's got fresher tires? Unless something insane happens. That could be it. That could absolutely be it. Unbelievable. Cameron, softs, 2 laps in the softs. Possassin, old tires in the mediums. And you also got a oneer. Tinoretto. Cameron with the fastest laps of a 108. Oh, good God. Is he finally going to get his victory? We got lappers. They are moving out of the way. Gone. Out. Blue flag that. Possassin. A half second and losing ground. Meanwhile, Tinoretto stalking. 9 laps to go. I guess it was 11. Who knows? So much excitement in this racing league. It has been non-stop suspense, aggression, competitiveness all season long. Cameron, what a drive. What an absolute ballsy drive. Fantastico, Forza, all that. Gran Turismo, Test Drive 6, Wreckfest, whatever. Play Wreckfest, it's a great game. Possassin's still trailing, but Tinoretto, even though he's on newer tires, cannot cope. Kerry, can he nurse the top? Most likely our top 4 is wrapped up due to the penalties from Optic and Warrior, who are battling. We've got a safety car! What's going on? What is this? Aaron Carey! We were just on to the Warrior Bonham. We got 8 laps left. I said unless something stupid happened, Cameron had this. Does Passassin pit take the softs and just go insane? Does Tintoretto pit? If these 3 pit, Cameron's not pitting. Cameron's pitting! What the hell? What? They both pit! Tintoretto's gonna inherit the lead. 4, 5, and 6. No! Tintoretto's in the pits. 4, 5, and 6 have penalties. They know that they still have a chance to finish in the top 3 because of the penalties to Optic, Warrior, and Raphael. Alex is on. Alex is on. No lap softs as well. We've got 7 laps left. Yeah. Cameron back out in first. Comes out in front of Optic. It didn't even matter. Still got the safety car. Now, Passassin is going to be behind. No, they're not going to, unless they're doing double file. If they're doing double file, he'll be behind Cameron. You want to be on the inside in this corner in turn 1 here. This is absolutely not only the best race of this season, but quite possibly the best esports race I have ever witnessed. Well, currently, you know, it's just, you gotta take a second to catch your breath on this one. This is, let's see what type of, these are our leaders. Optics led 8 laps. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what that means. Here are our penalties currently. Optic at 3 seconds. Warrior at 6. Raphael at 3. Oh, man. How do you go to sleep after this? Like, seriously. Cameron's had 4 stops in this race. He leads the damn thing. It just, wow. We got, so how's this going to go here? Cameron's warming up those tires. It seems to be the only one doing that. Current fastest lap goes to Cameron. That's that extra point. Oh, man. The tires really don't matter at this point. It's just, who's been faster? Oh, man. I don't know, man. You go back to the tires, since they did not pit. Optic will probably fade pretty quickly. We will have to see. Could be bold here. Be a hell of a story. Optic wrecks out. But he's also got a 3-second penalty, so his chances to win, I don't know. It's slim. You know what I hate is that chances to win percentage that's used on like ESPN because it's fake. It doesn't even matter. It's such a useless thing. It just really is. Detail. We're gonna go back to the tires. Is that a bug in the game where they take a lap on these tires and even if it's a safety car that doesn't count? I mean, it's still wear, but I don't know. Let's get rid of this stupid ass spectator menu. I want that disabled. Is the Mercedes pulling off? No. Must be Carey. Hit that wall pretty hard, or whatever happened. I'm going to talk, since I actually do review games for Hardcore Gamer, and I am consistently working with Codemasters actually in the game indirectly as feedback and doing previews and whatnot. Since doing the spectator view, I'm going to mention to them that if there's an incident on the course, there needs to be a small window that pops up showing where that incident's at. We had a giant wreck that we did see in this race, and then we had 2 one-car incidents that have caused the safety car. What's completely dumb is the giant wreck we had didn't cause a safety car. It looked like some shit at Talladega. But we have 2 one-car incidents and we get safety cars. It's, if this happened in a Formula 1 race, people would be crying of joy, tears of joy. And then Lewis Hamilton could lose and everybody be happy. Cameron, okay, so it is tallying the tires on a thing. What are we doing here? This must be, somebody must be on a stretcher or some shit. 10 laps on the softs for Optic. He's got about 3 laps left in this ball game. Safety car will be in this lap. It's all going to depend on the launch that Passassin gets. Well, they're not stopping. But can he get around Optic easy, or is Optic that placeholder to hold back Passassin? Will Optic be the villain against the villain in this situation? Is Passassin the villain? Because clearly Cameron has been the villain this year. Here we go! They're off! Passassin! Let's see, have a move. Trying to find a good camera angle here in a turn 1 over the curb. Terrible. Here we go. Assassin. Cameron getting to sleep. Assassin with the move. As he get under. As he get under, he gets under. No contact. Clean pass. The shootout is here. Tintoretto. Can he get around Optic? Assassin. Just over the threshold for DRS, which we'll see what comes, where they're at coming out of the final corner. We got a yellow in sector 2. Optic is holding back Tintoretto at this point. You can probably pigeonhole Tintoretto for 3rd. Assassin is within a second. Do the flaps open? Do they open? We'll find out here. Both the fastest laps back to back. Ooh. Not making this move yet. We got 3 laps to go. 4 if you count the final lap, which would be important. He's not pushing it. We got a block there, but I don't really think he's toying with them. He's just toying with them. The 4-leaf clover on the Alfa Romeo brings the luck that Passassin needs. The villainous Mercedes. Petronas. Cameron looking for his first victory, unless he won last week, because I was not here. I do not believe he did. I believe it was Optic that won last week. So Cameron looking for his first victory as the defending champion. On the butt. Nose. Is he going to try to do it here? Get that awful camera angle out of here. You can't see nothing. Where's it come into play? Where's the defense going to take place? My voice is shot. Here we go. Front stretch. Where's the move? Where's the move? Get out of there. Defense. Breaking the draft. Outside cutting into the sweeping chicane. The S's, the snakes. Such a brilliantly designed corner. Oh. Flaps are open. Flaps are open. Nothing. 3 laps to go. I said that before. This is 34, 35, 36. I use my fingers to count. Assassin. 3/10. Optic clearly ruining the opportunity for Tintoretto to get that podium. Is that defense or is that holding back? Absolute nose to wing. Intensity. Here we go. This is it right here. Do or die. Coming up on 2 laps to go. Such drama. What were they talking about in the paddock? Passas to the inside. He's got the lead. No crossover. No crossover. Does Cameron have the push to get it back? Flaps open. Passas in clean air is literally unbeatable this season. Tintoretto back on podium. Optic gives up third. What will happen? Can Cameron regain the ground? He's going to have to get... And Cameron gets a 3-second time penalty. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. Unless for some reason something happens to Passas and Cameron wins by 3 seconds. Let's take a look at our penalties here. Cameron 3-second. I don't know what happened, if he cut the track or if there was contact made and he was awarded 3 seconds by the stewards. Stewards are bullshit. Tintoretto also has 3 seconds. Optic 3 seconds. So everybody that finishes the race will at least get a point. Even Ray, he can just park the car and get a point. Same with Alex. Cameron's rebounding here slightly, but this is the last lap. We have last lap shenanigans. Last lap shenanigans. He's getting close to getting aggressive. 3/10. Will he push it too hard? Optic. Next, they all have 3-second penalties. I do not believe that puts him on the podium. 0.6 of a second here. I think Cameron's going to have to drive hard into these corners, up to the butt, and just risk everything he's got, as it did not matter. Neither one of them going to the hards made a difference. Neither one of them pitting extra made a difference. It's Passas distancing himself, coming around the final turn, and your winner of the Grand Prix of Brazil, once again, Titi Passas, with Passas, increases his points lead in the championship. Round 4. I know the title says Monaco. That needs to be edited. I said it as that. Absolutely dreadful that PlayStation just does that. I don't know why. Whoever has this login, please edit the name to round 4, because clearly this is not Monaco. Anyways, congratulations to Passas. It's hoping for a little bit more of a shake-up there, but the dominant racer won. What an exciting race. The most exciting race of this season, and quite arguably the best that I have witnessed. Absolutely brilliant drive from Passas and from Cameron, who came up just short. Final lap shenanigans. Podium celebration. This is a familiar sight. Not only is it the same cinematographics from a few years, but it's still Passas on the top. So, third place. Looks like it might have actually went to Optic. I don't know what he looks like in real life, but I'm judging by... No, it did not. It went to 24, Tarantino, yeah. I'm going to start calling you Tarantino 24. Tintoretto 24 to third, even with the penalties. Optic actually falls to 5th. What a very disappointing race for him. Guelfi jumps to 4th. Cameron couldn't close it down when it mattered, but also had a 3-second time penalty. Raphael, 6th. Villeneuve, 7th. Lucifer, 8th in the points in the Ferrari. Lucifer Shahid, 8th in the points. Alex in the 9th. Ray in the 10th. Warrior, Kerry, Polovsky, Ingram, and David Boyer all wrecked out. What an exciting race. Make sure that you absolutely like and subscribe to this series. Watch the other series races that are tied in with Prospects eRacing League, and come back Monday night.